Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a sneak peek of Glacial Lake from Diamond Art Club. If you haven't bought a diamond painting from Diamond Art Club before, there are a few things that you're going to notice that are different. The first is the packaging. Diamond Art Club kits come in this branded Diamond Art Club Do What Makes You Sparkle box with all these graphics. They have the diamondartclub.com website, at Diamond Art Club on Instagram, and Diamond Art Club on Facebook. All of this is on the outer packaging. The actual diamond painting is in a box inside the box. So a very, very strong way of packaging and protecting your diamond painting. So we'll just open it up and we'll have a look and see what's inside. So get the sharp knife. It helps if you hold it the right way around. And we'll cut the tape. Even the tape is a bit different. It's actually tape that has threads in it, so it's less likely to rip, much stronger than standard sellotape or Scotch tape, as some people call it. So try and find the join. So open it up, and inside we get the diamond painting box proper, and it also has some padding inside. So this is just to stop the box rattling around inside. It makes it a bit better, less chance of the box getting damaged. So I'll put that to the side. So this is what we get. This is the standard box for Diamond Art Club. The standard graphics. Most have this. You do get special kits where they will change this. For example, the Star Trek ones they did, they had custom graphics of Star Trek. So they do some sort of custom ones as well. But this is the standard box. Again, we've got Diamond Art Club Do What Makes You Sparkle. We can tell it's square drills in this one because we have a square box. If it had been round, we would have a pink circle. So very easy to tell from a distance which kind of drills are in the box. Then we have a thumbnail, high quality thumbnail. You can easily see what the picture is. It also gives us the title. So we have Glacial Lake, and the artist is by Denise Dundon / Sagebrush. And then we have diamond shaped square, size 22 inches by 28 inches, which is 55.8 centimeters by 70.7 centimeters. And then at the very bottom, all inclusive, see back for contents. So if we flip it over, we have a little piece here, jaw-dropping artwork that you can do at home, no experience required. Have some time to yourself and leave the day's worries behind. Create gorgeous artwork that you can frame in in your home. Makes a great gift for your friends, family and loved ones. Then we get 6 little thumbnails, the basics on how to diamond paint step by step. Then we have kit contents. We'll be going through that, so I won't bother reading it. 3 different languages, and at the very bottom, warning, choking hazard. So you want to keep this out of the reach of small kids. You don't want them swallowing the drills by accident. So that's it. That is the inner box. This comes sealed, so it's sealed in cellophane, helps to protect it from any dust or anything like that. So we'll just cut the cellophane and take that off. It's done, and then we will open the box. So normally you get your toolkit in the top, so when we open it up, the first thing I should find when I reach in is the toolkit. and I did. So this is something else that you'll probably find is a bit different from any other diamond painting company that you've tried. Diamond Art Club toolkit is pretty comprehensive. It does have a list of contents on the back, but again, we're going to go through it, so I won't need to read it. So I'll reach inside, and the first thing that I find is a pen. So here we have a blue pen, not a pink. Diamond Art Club do various colours of pen. That's something that's a bit different. Normally the companies just do solid pink. Diamond Art Club do various colours. So this one is a pale blue, and it has little pieces of glitter inside it, but it is a standard pen, standard length, standard diameter, standard tip, the nylon tip with the brass insert. So everything is absolutely standard, it's just the colour is different. So you also get a squidgy, and these squidgies slide over the pen, and you push them up. Sometimes they take a bit of effort, but just to speed things up, we slide that up until it's in the position where you would be holding it, and it makes the pen a bit thicker and a bit more comfortable to hold. Like I said, it can take a bit of effort to get them on, but the advantage of that is it means they don't just fall off when you're using them. So the squidgy makes the pen a bit thicker and softer, so if you've got arthritis, it may be helpful just making the pen a little bit thicker, a little bit more comfortable to hold. So the squidgies are always colour coordinated, so if, for example, if we had a yellow pen, we would have a yellow squidgy, purple pen, purple squidgy. Totally random, you don't know which colour you're going to get until you open the box. Next thing, whoops, is Diamond Art Club branded tweezers. I just pulled the cap off there by accident. So they come with a cap. Very, very good idea to keep the cap on, because these tweezers are extremely sharp, and keep them out of reach of children. You don't want the kids playing with them, because they could cause themselves or someone else a serious injury. So the tweezers are metal, they aren't like the tin ones you sometimes get in kits, the silver ones. With the silver ones you have to press really hard to try and pick up a drill, and because of that the chances are the drill is going to ping off the tweezers and put you off using tweezers. Diamond Art Club's tweezers are steel, much stronger, so a lot easier to pick up the drills. It does take practice, but I think it is definitely worth it. A little bit of patience, just learning how much pressure you actually need to hold the drill. You don't have to give them the grip of death. It's just a matter of learning how much to squeeze to pick up the drill, and then lift it over and then put it down, and that's it. One way to do it is just practice in your tray. Pour some drills into the tray, give it a shake, get some lined up, and then just practice trying to lift one up and move it over into a different column, and then move them back and forward. Just get used to that, and then try diamond painting. If you try doing it straight away, the chances are you're going to drop the drills, and you'll just quickly think, forget it, I'll just use the pen. But a little bit of patience, and you should find that it isn't as bad as you might think. So a good set of tweezers, and now we get to trying to get things out without pulling everything out at the same time, which never works, and that is because of the tray. So I'm just going to take stuff out and put it to the side without dropping it, obviously. This is the tray. Again, this could be something different from the kits that you've tried in the past. The sort of standard kits tend to be this sort of thing. You get these green trays, they don't have a nozzle in them. They are a bit smaller than the Diamond Art Club ones, but the big difference is the sides. Diamond Art Club's trays have straight edges, these trays have angled edges. You sometimes get a white tray that looks like this, again maybe a bit smaller, but it will have the angled sides probably. The problem with these is if you're diamond painting, you've got your drills in the tray and you accidentally touch the side of the tray, it will flip over very, very easily. Your drills get flipped onto the glue, and then you've got to spend time with your tweezers picking the drills off one at a time and putting them back. The advantage of straight edges and having a slightly bigger tray is it's more stable, so if you happen to touch the side of the tray, it doesn't flip over. If you press really hard it will, but there is a huge difference. If that was me just basically putting my finger weight on it, and that one doesn't flip. It may seem like a small thing, but once you've flipped these trays a few times, you'll realise how irritating it can be. So that is the Diamond Art Club tray. Then we look at the multi-placers. So we get two multi-placers with the pen, and for anybody who's new and doesn't know what a multi-placer is, the pens come with a single placer as standard, so basically you're placing one drill at a time. But if you're working on an area with a lot of colour, a lot of the same colour, you might want to try these multi-placers. And the idea is you press these into the wax, you get a little channel, you shake your tray until you get nice little rows, and then you pick up a line of drills at a time and then place them. So it speeds up the process when you're working in one area, which they'll call blocking. So large areas that you want to block, you can use the multiplacer. If it's a very large area, you can use the bigger multiplacer. Again, same thing. And these just pull out and push, basically just push fit. So again, you would fill this channel with pink wax, and then you would get a longer row of drills, so it would be a bit faster again. So that's the two different sizes against the single tip. So two multiplacers as standard with the pen. Forgot where to put it. The next thing we get is pink wax. Obviously all diamond painting kits come with pink wax. You need it to pick up the drills. Diamond Art Club supply theirs in a little case, a little heart-shaped case, because their wax is heart-shaped. Most companies it's either square or rectangles, but Diamond Art Club have always done hearts. So the wax has a clear film on either side. You have to remember, again if you're new, the first time you get a kit, remember you have to peel back the clear cover so you can press your pen in and fill the tip with wax. If you don't do that, you're going to spend forever wondering why it isn't doing anything. So you have to remember, peel this back, press your pen into the wax, give it a little twirl, pull it back. You should have a hole that you can see through. That means the wax has gone from here into the tip of the pen. So we get two hearts of pink wax and a little case to keep them in, which is handy because it stops dust getting to them. It stops them getting all grubby with dust or pet hairs and that sort of thing, and it also helps to stop the wax from drying out. The next thing we get is washi tape. Again, not all companies, in fact very few companies will give you washi tape as standard with your kit. People use this for different things. It's totally random what you get. The colours and the patterns are totally random, so it's always something new every time you open it. So people use this for different things. The first thing is people will use it around the edges of their canvas because the glue goes over the edge slightly, just over the picture, just past it. And when you're diamond painting, if you're working at the side, your hand will stick to the glue and it can get irritating. The other thing is dog hairs, like pet hairs, cat hairs, whatever, will stick to that as well, and if you're using, like, wearing long sleeves, you could get fabric sticking to it, and in general it just ends up getting very grubby. So people will use this and put it over the glue around the border, not actually on the print on the canvas, just at the very edge, and then it keeps it nice and clean, stops your hands sticking, you don't get that annoying stickiness. And then when you finish your diamond painting, you can just peel it off and the kit looks nice and new. All the sides are nice and clean, they don't have hairs and things stuck to them. The other way that people use them is they make up a grid with the tape, because the clear cover, if you try and cut it, it will tend to wander. It's like trying to cut cellophane with scissors. You start cutting it and then it starts to just wander wherever it wants to go. So what people do is they make a grid and they cut up the washi tape, and that keeps the cuts straight. That is no longer an issue with Diamond Art Club, but it is with every other company, and I'll explain why in a bit. And next thing we get is a cover minder. Again, if you're totally new to diamond painting and you've maybe heard of cover minders but don't know exactly what they are or what they do, it's if you are working your diamond painting, you peel up your clear cover, fold it back, and you start working on it, there's a good chance the cover will just flip back over. So to stop that happening, you get a cover minder which has a magnet glued to it and another magnet. So basically we have two magnets. And what you do is you fold your cover up and then you put the magnet underneath the canvas, and then you place this one over the top where the magnet is. They click together and that holds the clear sheet up, so it won't fall back down while you work on your canvas, and that's why they're called cover minders, because they mind the cover. So just in case you're new and you weren't sure what a cover minder was, the actual cover minder can be pretty much anything. They vary a lot in design, but they all work the same way. They've got a magnet glued on and another magnet. This one is a yellow Macron, but again it's totally random. If you buy this kit, the chances are you won't get a yellow Macron, you will get something different. So again, something that you don't know what you're going to get. Same as the pen, you don't know what colour you're going to get, you don't know what kind of washi tape you're going to get, you don't know what kind of cover minder. So a little bit of fun, just never sure exactly what you're going to get. But what you will, oops, I just dropped something, I forgot about this very important little piece of plastic. If you happen to have got a kit from Diamond Art Club and you have this little piece of plastic and you're thinking, what is this? It's actually for the tray. Diamond Art Club supply a stopper, so it goes in the end of the tray. So when you're shaking your tray, or if you're tilting your tray when you're moving it, you don't accidentally spill the drills. So it's just a little plug that stops the drills, and you can just pull it out when you need to actually pour the drills. Again, not many companies supply that. It's something a bit different from Diamond Art Club. So the last thing that I was going to say you always get is baggies, a bag of bags, and these are resealable bags that you can use to store spare drills. When you finish your diamond painting, you will have some spares of every colour. What you can do is you can put them in bags like this, put a little label on it with the DMC code, and I'll explain that a bit later. So they come in handy for keeping your spare drills, and I always count them from all the companies just to see what you get from different companies. Diamond Art Club tend to be around 25, so we'll give it a go and see how many we get this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22. It's always around 25. Sometimes it's slightly over, sometimes it's slightly under. So decent quality resealable bags, nice and thick. So you can use them to keep anything, any small bits and pieces you've got that you don't want to lose. You stick them in a resealable bag and keep them that way. So that's it, and that's the Diamond Art Club toolkit. As I said, it is pretty comprehensive. I don't know if any other company supplies all this stuff as standard. The pens come with the Squidgy, which is colour coded to the actual pen colour. You have a little case for your wax. You get 2 multiplacers as standard. You get the washi tape, you get the cover minder, and you get a little plug for your tray. So I'll move all of this out of the way, and then we can have a look at the drills. So a few bits and pieces. Put them to the side. And then we go back to the box and take out the canvas and some other bits and pieces. One other bits and piece. So we get the canvas, again, Diamond Art Club Duo Makes You Sparkle. The bag is sealed, so again it's to stop the chances of any dust or anything getting into the canvas and sticking to the glue. So everything is nice and clean. This little piece of paper, if I turn it over, you can see, if I turn it the right way up, is a thumbnail sticker. So you can peel this off, and some people keep log books, like a physical book. They like to keep things like that. They write in things like when they start the diamond painting, when they finish it, how many drills are in it, that sort of thing. Some people like to keep it as a physical book, and a sticker can be a good way of indexing them. So you've got a nice high quality thumbnail, so it reminds you what the picture looks like, and then again you get the title, Glacial Lake, and then the artist, Denise Dundon / Sagebrush. Then the squares, it tells you diamond shape is square, and then the size. So it gives you all that information in this one label. So I'll put that to the side. As far as I know, no other company does that either. And we will open this bag if I can find it. Yeah, let's see. So the bag is sealed. I can see the strip, but I can't find the edge. The glue in the bag is pretty strong. Sometimes it will tear because it's a pretty heavy duty glue, because they don't want it coming off or coming away during transit. So it's a pretty heavy glue that they use for these bags. So before we actually look at the canvas, we'll take out the drills and more bits and pieces. So we'll put the canvas to the side, and we'll look at the bits and pieces first. So the first thing is a thank you booklet. So thank you for your purchase, a little bit about Diamond Art Club, and then we get what's included in your kit, which we've already looked at. Then we get tips and tricks, so a few tips and tricks if you're totally new to diamond painting. We also get a code that you can use to get a 10% discount off your next Diamond Art Club purchase. And then inside we get a scan code that will take you to a video, so you can actually watch someone diamond painting. It definitely makes more sense to watch videos when you can actually see what people are doing, rather than just following 6 instructions. Sometimes the terminology, they may use words that you don't really understand. It makes a lot more sense if you watch videos. So I would definitely recommend, if you're totally new to diamond painting or thinking about diamond painting, watch some videos, go on YouTube, just search diamond painting for beginners, diamond painting tips, that sort of thing. And you've also got this one as well. The more you watch, the more you learn, and the easier it is once you actually get your first diamond painting. The next thing we have is another scan code, which is for the Facebook group. Diamond Art Club have, excuse me, Diamond Art Club have a VIP Facebook group. All of the people in that group have bought at least one Diamond Art Club diamond painting. So to join the group, you have to have purchased at least one diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. At the moment, I think there are about 34,200 and something members. So it's a huge group, a lot of experience in there, a lot of very experienced diamond painters, a lot of very new diamond painters. So if you need help or you've got any questions, definitely a good place to go. Everybody is very helpful. We're all keen to see new people start the hobby and try and help them out if they've got any problems. The other thing is you will see pictures of WIPs, as they call them, works in progress. So you can see what people are working on. You'll see pictures of completed diamond paintings. It might give you an idea. You may see something you like and think, oh yeah, I would like that one. That happened to me. I saw a diamond painting that someone had finished and I had never seen it before, and it was called the Pumpkin Catcher. Oh, the Pumpkin Herder, sorry, not Catcher. I saw it and I ordered it, so I have that one. I just really liked the artwork on it. Hadn't seen it before, but it wasn't a new kit. I must have just missed it. So we have step-by-step instructions again, but as I said, I would definitely recommend that you watch videos. It makes a lot more sense. And finally, on the back page, we have a scan code for the app. So Diamond Art Club have their own app, and you just scan this, you can download it, and you will get a 20% discount on your first purchase with the app. So that can be quite a nice saving. So if you see something you like, use this, use the app, and get 20% off. So that's it. That's the thank you booklet. Sorry about my throat. It's just I can tell it's just going to be one of those days. So when you get the drills, the other thing that Diamond Art Club always do is they put a label on it. So before you even open the bag, you can check to see that you've got the correct drills, and you can see it says Glacial Lake. So we do have the correct drills for this kit. Before I do that, I forgot about the other piece. So we also get this and a huge thumbnail, very high resolution picture, so you can really see what it is in the diamond painting, and we can see why this is called Glacial Lake. We have glaciers either side which have created the lake, and then we have some rocks in the foreground and a very cloudy sky. This actually reminds me of some of the lochs in Scotland, except we have mountains at either side, but we tend to have the grey sky. So when I saw it, I thought, oh, that looks a bit like some of the lochs. That's pretty cool. So on this sheet we have how many colours there are. So what you do is you look at the first column. It starts with 1 and it goes to 42. So we have 42 colours in this particular diamond painting. The next thing we have is symbol, and that is the symbols that are printed on the canvas, so you know where to put the colours. And then we have colour code, which is the DMC code. The DMC code is a standard way of numbering any shade of a colour. For example, green. You don't just get green, you get various shades of green. So to determine which one it is, each shade has a specific number. So I picked the wrong colour saying green. It'd probably be better to say blue. In this one, I'm just looking, we've got I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6, 7, 8, 9 at least shades of blue. So each shade is a different colour, but each shade has a specific DMC code. So if you keep the drills, use the little baggies, you've got spares, so put a label on it, write the DMC code. If you're working on a kit in the future, and we'll say for example 518, you're maybe working on the kit and you're using DMC code 518 and you run out for whatever reason, and you're maybe 5 drills short. You can check your little baggies, you see you've got 518, you can use them in the other kit as long as it's squares. Diamond painting drills are normally either square or round, so as long as it's the same shape, you can use them to finish off a diamond painting. Saves you having to contact a company and tell them that you need the extra drills, and you have to wait however long you have to wait on delivery. If you have spares, you can finish it that day. So that is it. The other thing is these are actually sticky labels. It's pre-cut, so you can peel them off. You can see. So that helps when you are kitting up and you're putting your labels on your containers or on your bags. Rather than having to hand write a label, maybe try and draw the symbol as well, you can just peel off the label, stick it on your container or your bag, depending on how you work, and it's done. So a very fast way to number all your containers or bags. I think maybe some companies are starting to do this, but I'm pretty sure that Diamond Art Club were the first company to have this idea of pre-cut labels. So that is it. So 42 colours in this one, and most of them are grey or blue by the looks of it. So have a look through. So these bags always come with a glue strip on the side. Pull along, always the noisiest part of the video, so I like to get them out of the bag as soon as possible. That's done, and then we can have a look at the actual drills. Now Diamond Art Club manufacture their own drills. I'm pretty sure no other company does that. They now have total control of the quality of the drills. They're not relying on another company and hoping the drills are good enough. They actually manufacture their own drills. So they are resin drills, which are very shiny. Resin drills are always the best. And you can tell just by looking at them really. If you look at the backs of the drills, the bases, they are perfectly flat. You will get drills from other companies where if you look at the back of the drills you get a little dimple. They aren't resin either, they don't shine as well. But Diamond Art Club's drills are also very, very vibrant. The colours are very strong colours, and it does make a difference to the finished diamond painting. So very, very high quality drills from Diamond Art Club. So we'll have a skim through and just have a look at the colours. The one thing that is a bit different with Diamond Art Club is the bags aren't numbered. Like, they don't have bag number 1, bag number 2. All they have is a DMC code, and they aren't in order. So we've got 932 and then 932, because if there are more than one bag's worth of that colour, the next bag will be the same one. So you don't have to look through everything trying to find 2 bags, they'll be side by side. So then we have 3847, 3808, but you can see, get this spin out of it, 3847, 3808, this is more green than this one, this is blue, and then we've got 3809, 931, but you can see they're all basically shades, different shades of blue. This one says more green. And then we get on to some grey, 168, and then more blue again, So if you took all the blues out and put them all in a column, you would see that some are very close to each other. Now this helps when you're doing a diamond painting. The more shades you've got of a colour, the better the blending can be. You don't get these, it's sort of dark blue then light blue, and you can see a jagged line going down. Diamond Art Club blend colours very well, they always have, and it makes a huge difference to the actual quality of the finished picture. So you'll get a lot of various shades of a colour, and it really does make a big difference. So skim through good old 310 black. As you can see, they are extremely shiny, just in the bag. That was the first thing that I noticed when Diamond Art Club started making their own drills. The first kit that I bought was after they started manufacturing their own drills was Batman, which has a lot of black in it. And as soon as I poured the drills in the tray, I could see the difference. They were just so shiny. They are all so shiny, but I think the black, you notice it because of the contrast. The sparkle is white, contrasting against the black, so it's a lot more obvious. But really, really nice drills. So I've got a few 310s in this one, not as much as Batman. And then we've got some ABs, 101. ABs, the AB is short for Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights, and that is because these drills have, turn it over, maybe you see better. These drills have a special coating on them, so when the light hits at different angles, I think it's working quite well actually, you can see how they sparkle. Now these are blue drills, but as I tilt this, I'm seeing green, red, yellow, blue, purple. All these different colours coming from these drills, and they put them in the diamond paintings just to give that extra sparkle. They tend to be scattered through the diamond painting, and it's just these little twinkles as you walk past, they just catch your attention. Really, really nice feature. So there we go, some more blues, really dark blue this time, some more grey. And then another blue, and then another blue. So you can see there is a lot of blue in this one, a lot of different shades. And then another blue, and then we've got these more ABs. So if I move this, if I can get it in focus, if I do that, you can see how they flash. It's almost as if they've got little lights in them. Really, really cool effect, and we have 2 bags of them. So there's going to be a lot of sparkle in this one, or extra sparkle. And then we have more blue, and then a very dark one that almost looks black, but it isn't. And that is 3371. And blue again, and brown, and blue. And brown, and brown, and brown, and blue, and very dark blue, and some purples, and get more colour. So these bags you can see are the ones that have very little in them. But we'll have a skim through. Yet another blue. And another blue. So everything looks fine. I mean, as I said, they manufacture their own drills, so they have extremely high standards in everything. The canvas, the print quality, the drill quality. So they're always pushing to improve things. They have redesigned their drills. And added more facets on them so they reflect even more. So these will be the newest ones, and I think they've got 16 facets, so 16 faces on the drill, so they reflect light at different angles even more. So now the canvas, and this is something else. If you have bought diamond paintings from other companies and you haven't bought from Diamond Art Club, I'm pretty certain that when you take the canvas out of the bag and touch it, you will notice it's different. It's very, very soft and velvety, very, very high quality canvas, and I haven't come across a company who can match this, not yet anyway. And I have reviewed diamond paintings from over 50 different companies. Diamond Art Club's canvas, for me anyway, is definitely the best. So now time to have a look at the actual picture. So I'll roll up a bit. Now the first thing I normally do when I start doing this is start switching lights off, because we've got a clear cellophane film on top to stop anything sticking to the glue. I'll switch this light off to start with, and it should be okay. That's not too bad. The other thing that is different, again I'm sort of talking about the differences between Diamond Art Club and other companies, is Diamond Art Club now have a clear cover that is perforated. Now I don't think you're going to see it. I can feel it, but even standing here looking at it, I can't see it. Basically what they've done now is they've started to supply cover sheets that are perforated, and they are 10 centimeters by 10 centimeter squares, and you can just tear them when you want to work a section. You don't have to use release paper. Basically this is release paper. So normally I would take, when I go to work on a diamond painting, I use release paper. Normally I would take off the whole sheet and then I would cover the whole canvas in release paper. I don't have to do that anymore. All I would do is basically go to the corner where I would normally start, and then just find the perforation, rip it up to the top where I can feel the box, which is here. So I would tear that up and then tear along, and then this section is open. The rest is covered, so I don't have to worry about any pet hairs or dust or anything, crumbs, anything sticking to this, because it's covered. The only section that is open is here. If I work on it and I don't finish it, I can get the cover that I've ripped off and just put it back. This cover is double-sided, so it doesn't matter which way the sheet gets put down. If you lift it off and then go to put it back and can't remember which side was down, it doesn't matter. Both sides are non-stick. As far as I know, most companies, the clear sheet that comes in one big piece, if you turn that and put it down the wrong way, it will stick to the glue. So they've come up with this that is perforated. I'm pretty sure no other company is doing this. So it saves a lot of time. It makes it easier to work in sections. You just basically tear off the section, finish it, come to the next one, tear it off, finish it. It's all done for you. You don't have to mess about with release papers. Really, really good idea. So here we have the rocks at the bottom of the glacier, and then we open up, and I'm getting my hand in the shadow. So there we have glaciers either side. We've got the water in the middle, we've got the reflection of the sky on the water, and then we've got the clouds. Now if somebody had shown me this as a picture and said, where in the world is that, I would have said Scotland, because it just looks like that. We have lochs, and we have the mountains, and we have these channels of water that we call lochs, and it looks exactly like this, except it isn't made of ice. The sky looks exactly like this as well. It does rain a lot in the Highlands in Scotland, so yeah, very familiar sight to me. But the thing about this diamond painting that I thought was different is the fact that it looks real. Most of Diamond Art Club's kits are, you can tell they're not real. It's like, it's artwork. Not saying this isn't artwork, but it's a more realistic type of artwork. It looks like a picture, and not many Diamond Art Club kits look like that. So I really like it. I think it's just very, very different. Maybe it's because it reminds me of Scotland as well, but once we've got the drills in, the colours will be much more vibrant than this. It's hard to imagine exactly how it's going to look, because you're going to have the ABs in here that are going to be sparkling, and there are a lot of them, so I'm not sure. It may be that some are in the sky and some are in the reflection in the water, or it may be they're in the glacier, which would make sense as well because you've got ice, so it could sparkle. It'll be interesting to see where the ABs actually go, but a really nice tranquil picture, I think. Definitely something different, and I like to do diamond paintings that are a bit off the beaten track, so yeah, really nice, really like this. So that was Glacial Lake from Diamond Art Club. Really, really nice picture. Definitely reminds me of the lochs in Scotland and the sunny weather. But yeah, it's a really nice image, and I think once it's finished, it's going to look a lot better. Like all diamond paintings, the canvas can look really good, but you don't really appreciate it until you've put the drills down. Then all the colours really come into play. Then you've got the sparkle from the drills, and then you've got that extra glisten from the ABs. There are a lot of ABs in this one. I was quite surprised. Not sure exactly where they're going to be. Are they going to be in the glaciers, in the water, in the sky, in all of them? I don't know. But I do know it is going to be up where Batman is at the moment. It will fit in that gap. So at some point in the future, you'll be able to see completed Glacial Lake. Again, at Diamond Art Club, really, really good quality drills. As I said, they manufacture their own, so they have total control over the quality, and their standards are very high. They always have been, and they keep pushing and improving things. They've changed the drills, and now I'm pretty sure they have 16 facets on them, so they are very, very sparkly, and that's what you want for diamond painting. That's why it's called diamond painting, because it sparkles. And I think the fact that they've now came out with this new cover sheet, I think that is a really good idea. I no longer have to peel off a huge sheet and then sit and put down all the release paper and then put it in reverse order of how I do it. I don't have to even think about it. Basically, the release paper is on the canvas already. It's just that it's clear. So all I do is go to the bottom right hand corner where I always start my diamond paintings. I peel off the first section, I work on it. If I finish it, I move on to the next one. I just rip off that one. I think it's a really, really good idea. It just keeps all of the glue covered until you're actually ready to work on that section. As I said, they are the only company that do it. I like the fact that Diamond Art Club are constantly looking at new things. They don't just sit back and say, okay, we've got really good canvases, we've got really good print, we've got really good drills, and just leave it at that. They're always looking and thinking, well, wouldn't it be easier if you just tore sections off the cover for the actual person who's doing the diamond painting? A lot less work. And I'm really, really glad that they did it. I'm glad that they don't sit back. They're always looking and thinking about things and moving forward, which I think is really, really nice. The other thing is that I forgot to mention that all of the artwork, the canvases, the kits that you buy from Diamond Art Club, all of the artwork is licensed. The original artist gets something back, and I think that is important as well. They have always done that from the very beginning, so a big thumbs up to Diamond Art Club for that. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more unboxings, unbaggings, comparisons, anything to do with diamond painting, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you'll get a little message when a new video comes up, and you may even catch me live on YouTube Live. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.